Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 7, verse 6. Okay, so let's sing this verse together. Etadyonini bhutani sarvanetyuparadhaya aham kritsnasya jagatah prabhavah pralayastatha. Okay. The translation of this is all created beings have their source in these two natures. Of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution. So, what Swami Mukundanand also says is similar. Know that all living beings are manifested by these two energies of mine. He's now talking about the material energy and the inferior material energy and the superior Jiva Shakti energy. So I am the source of the entire creation, and into me again it dissolves. Now he's saying mine, me, both places here very clearly. Okay, so let's do this verse by verse. Etat, of these two natures, Yonini, whose source of birth, Bhutani, everything created, Sarvani, all, ati thus, no upara upadharaya, I am. Krishna, say all inclusive of the world. So, of these two natures, both these natures, etat, know that I am the source of birth of everything created and all of this. Okay. All created beings have their source in these two natures, all of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know that I am both the origin and the dissolution. So now he's saying Krishna, say all inclusive of the world, of the source of manifestation, prabhavaha, and pralayaha, of the annihilation as well. So I am the source of all of this. I am the source of manifestation as well as annihilation of the destruction of both of these. Okay, so now the commentaries for both of them are very, very good, and I haven't fully understood them. I'll just explain as much as I've understood, but they're very, very good. So everything that exists is a product of matter and spirit. Now he's saying that spirit is the basic field and matter is created by spirit. Spirit is not created by matter. Nothing outside, nothing that's non-living can create anything living, but the living can create non-living. So the superior energy is the living because it can create the non-living. So when we're born, there is that Jiva Shakti, there is that Atma that goes inside our bodies, and then our bodies grow from this little baby to this older person. We just grow from stages to teenager to youth to prime to old age to all of that. Our bodies keep changing, but it is the living entity inside us that creates that change. But the matter itself cannot create changes in living beings. Living beings create change in matter. Living beings control the matter around, can control to some extent, can control matter around them. We can make things orderly or disorderly. We can create things with our hands. We can make clay pots. We can make buildings. We can make. So what he's talking about is we are a fragmental part and parcel of the Lord, namely the living entity, and we may be the cause of a big skyscraper, a factory, or a city, but we cannot be a cause of a big universe. Now, so similarly, the way we control matter, there is God who controls us, right? So, and he's saying here, I am the source of both this inferior and superior energy. Of all that is material and spiritual, I am both the origin and the dissolution. So, just like we can create, we have certain amount because we are the same quality as God, only much, much, much tinier. So we have some ability to create around us. We can grow plants, we can do all kinds of things on earth, and it is God who controls both of us, so he has a lot more control over us. So similarly, so the same way the material body is developed because spirit is present within the matter. A child grows from boyhood to manhood and all of that. So similarly, the entire cosmic manifestation of the gigantic universe is developed because of the presence of the super soul Vishnu. Now, Vishnu is a manifestation of Krishna. Therefore, spirit and matter, which combine to manifest this gigantic universal form, are originally two energies of the Lord, and consequently, the Lord is the original cause of everything. So we've already talked about that part, the skyscraper. The cause of the big universe is Krishna, is the super soul, the big soul, and Krishna is as the supreme, is the cause of both big and small souls. Therefore, he is the original cause. So the big soul, he's calling Vishnu or the super soul, and Krishna is the cause of both the big souls and the small souls. We are the small souls, and Vishnu is the big soul. Okay, and Swami Mukundanand talks about, he names the two energies, the material energy and the spiritual energy. He calls it Jiva Shakti, the spiritual energy, the soul energy, and Maya, the insentient matter energy. And in material realm, life is a combination of both matter and soul. Matter is insentient or lifeless. The sentient soul needs a carrier body, hence both come together to form a living being. That makes sense? So now he's saying the same thing. Similarly, the entire creation is manifestation of God's energies. One cycle, now this part gets a little technical and I haven't fully understood. One cycle of creation lasts for 100 years of Brahma. Then the Supreme Lord starts the process of dissolution. So it lasts 100 years of Brahma, which I think each year of Brahma is like, I don't know how many millions of years of human life. And then the 5 gross elements merge into the 5 subtle elements, which in turn merge into Ahankar. I thought Ahankar was ego, so I'm not sure what that is. And Ahankar goes back into Mahan, and which again unites with Prakriti. And Prakriti now resides into the body of Mahavishnu, which is another form of the Lord. And then all the materially bound souls, which could not get liberated during this cycle of creation, also resides in Vishnu's body, in God's body, and they remain unmanifested, waiting for the next cycle of creation. And then when God decides to create, the entire cycle begins all over again, and a new world comes into existence. So yeah, all of this stuff I don't understand, I don't know, but okay. This was a very good verse as well, and the commentaries were absolutely phenomenal. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth. See you in the next video, chapter 7, verse 7. Radhe Radhe.